To savour for the Arsenal supporters has arrived. It's a night of tension and expectation for the players, England versus Germany, in the biggest club competition in the world. Arsenal back in the quarter-finals for the first time under Mikel Arteta. The first time in 14 years, and they face a team with a legendary record. Havertz holds it and gives it to Odegaard. Here's Martinelli. Chance to shoot! Drags it wide. First sight tonight for Arsenal. Martinelli brought in by the manager. He fires the first shot goalwards for them. Serge Gnabry's the player who's tracking the Arsenal right back when he gets forward, and there's Davies linking up with Saka again. White can play it to Saka. Promising goal! Champions League elation at the Emirates. A talismanic player with a monumental goal by Serge Gnabry, but he breaks for Havertz. Ben White's in for two, straight at Neuer. That's a massive moment. Great chance for Ben White, but Manuel Neuer, as he so often has, he was right out. Dealt with by Gabriel, but then given away to Leroy Sané, and that's a great run made by Leon Goretzka. Slipped through now for Gnabry. It's 1-1. And the former Arsenal player returns to haunt them in the Champions League. A young man who signed for this club at 16 comes back to level in the Champions League quarter-final. The first time he's been back for 8 years. It's a big goal for Bayern. It's a special goal for Serge Gnabry. Near post, and Neuer didn't get there. They can't get it out, and eventually the Bayern Munich captain falls on the ball, but he came a long way and was nowhere near it when he acceleration to run away from Kimmich. What a brilliant tackle. Oh, he's gone over in the box. It's a penalty. He's tangled with Saliba, and it's a penalty to Bayern Munich.
Say the first thing you've got to mention, the bit of skill from the goalkeeper.
Up steps the England captain and calmly rolls it into the corner. And Arsenal's tormentor-in-chief, Harry Kane, is back to strike against them again. Arsenal's lead is gone, and Bayern Munich lead in North London by 2-1.
He just knew. He just knew. You're watching him. He focuses, he concentrates. There's a small delay in the run-up. Watches the goalkeeper get down.
Here for Bayern Munich. Tracking back was Ben White, who did magnificently well. Brilliant defending from Ben White, that's outstanding.
That's exceptional defending.
Plenty of movement towards the near post, and Neuer's not going to get there again, but the referee spotted a foul in there. He's got that delivery spot on, hasn't he, from this side into such a good area, Bukayo Saka.
It's a brilliant delivery, it really is. You can see.
And there's half-time. And we are a quarter of the way through this quarter-final, and Bukayo Saka got Arsenal off to the perfect start. His 18th solitary wall for Bayern, being made up by Leroy Sané. In it goes from Rice, and that's not the best of balls. Floats over the bar and behind harmlessly for a goal. Musiala, Goretzka still has it, shooting and dragging it wide. They're so dangerous, aren't they, when they get into the final third, because they've got so many danger on storming forward from left back. Gnabry against White, angle tight, over the bar. There's the warning though. Kane. Deflected, and wide, corner.
Tell you what, Bayern defensively, tactically a masterclass in terms of countering.
Declan Rice's header, helped on by Trossard, then by Saka. Jesus, promising, good feet, still going. Trossard! Brilliant goal! Typical Arsenal! 2-2! Leandro Trossard delivers in the Champions League once again!
Oh, holy smokes, that's all about Jesus.
Defending for Arsenal to do. Crossing, good chance was off the post from Kingsley Coman. I think it was a piece of David Raya too.
Oh, what an effort. I think it's Zinchenko plays him on side. And it's brilliant run and great movement from Kingsley Coman.
Huge escape. Saka's going to run. Neuer's not going to get there. Saka's got around him and gone down. No penalty. Saka can't believe Kingsley Coman hit the post through the legs of David Raya, and then Arsenal was screaming for a penalty. Manuel Neuer on the...
I think it's going to be the same again tonight, I really do. Interestingly, you and I spoke before the game. From an Arsenal point of view, I'm actually pleased to see Jorginho back in the side, and I like the move of putting Tomiyasu at left back to counter the threat of an informed Sané.
Well, this is a scene and a setting to be admired. Bayern, the biggest of them all. Supported here by Kimmich. In towards Kane. He was appealing for a corner, but it's a goal kick that's given first sight we've had of Harry Kane.
Yeah,
and Martinelli. Martinelli will try and bend one. Just didn't quite have enough bend on it.
No, it's a beautiful effort. Don't think it was ever going in, but it was the right idea.
Looking behind here, Tomiyasu, and players arriving in the middle. It's a really important block that by Gabriel. First time they've got Sané in behind.
Oh, what a ball it is. I've got to say, you think...
And Mazraoui was on the outside. Nice Bayern move that.
Wasn't it just?
Get to the box, Ødegaard will have a go. And that worried and troubled Neuer. And did he keep that in?
I think Neuer went early there and it took a deflection.
Havertz looking to get to this, and Neuer came out and is now off his line. Appealing for offside, it's Saka. Ødegaard and Martinelli straight at Neuer. Oh, nicely weighted to Musiala, and Jorginho with a good challenge.
Did well. Musiala's wanting to get the crowd going. Jorginho makes the challenge.
And there goes the half-time whistle. So goalless at the break. Made the run into the box, and Guerrero hit it. So close for Bayern.
Well, that's the closest we've come, haven't we? What a header it is from Goretzka.
Second half, Neuer's come rushing out here, and there's none better at that sweeper keeper role than him.
Yeah.
Players forward, didn't quite find Harry Kane, and then, well, that was a heart-in-mouth moment, wasn't it? Behind it goes for a corner.
I'll tell you, he is absolutely...
Ignored. Wide it comes to Sané, who's looking to hit the byline. Raya got a touch on it. It's come here to Guerrero. Stands up a good cross! Kimmich with the goal! Really good header. But what a cross to pick him out! And with a little over an hour gone, into the box, Musiala's there too, and Sané's misjudged it. Half a chance that.
Oh, it's a chance, all right. And I think it starts down the left-hand side.
Important block by Gabriel, and turned behind by Saliba. What a threat they looked again there.
They've started the second half well, they really have.
Box plenty make their way in there now. It's a deep ball over, and Neuer got a touch to that, and it'll be another corner.
Yeah. Just a...
Left by Rice, taken by Ødegaard. Just a bit too much on it.
I think he had to get it the other side of the defenders. It's very, very... I'll get it.
Ødegaard, and still Ødegaard. It's going to be a corner.
Oh, it's got to be a corner. He's not seen it.
Oh no, that's
poor decision. Really poor decision.
And Bayern just about do enough, but the flag's up on this near side.
That was unlucky. Very relieved, Mark.
At the end, and they've taken it quickly. White's in there. Corner kick. Frantic end to the game for the first time since 2020. Arsenal's dream ends in Munich. A second defeat in a matter of days. This one, though, there is no coming back from in the Champions League. Kimmich's head of the difference. Tuchel, well, he might be...
Well, Bayern Munich are all conquering this season. Arsenal might just be the toughest team to beat in Europe. Irresistible force meets immovable object here in North London. Declan Rice over the ball. The likes of Mosquera and Saliba up there in the Bayern Munich box. It's great delivery, and it's a real opportunity for William Saliba.
It has to be off. I might be wrong, but The Bayern...
Trossard might be offside, the flag straight down, Neuer's in no man's land, he's gone to try and find Saka. Ezra's waiting in the middle, and then a miskick from Zubimendi. In comes the Elise corner, which is boomed into the Arsenal box, and then Upamecano on a free header, but seemed to lose his bearings, really.
That's a poor header, that.
For Arsenal with them all at the far post, and then they start to run in. It's good delivery, it's flipped on him. And it's another goal in a fine season for Jurrien Timber. Only the second time he scored in a Champions League game. Who needs Gabriel? Perfect delivery. Oh, for Marino, laid off again. It's Eze for Arsenal, and he can't find Saka. That would have been sensational. The ability of Eze was there for everybody to see. Here to the left-hand side for now, so Gnabry's gone out there against Lewis Skelly. Here's Kimmich. And that's towards Gnabry. It's a good ball as well. It's in there now to Carl. It's 1-1. Well, how about that for a goal? It was direct and it was clinical, and the 17-year-old scores in North London. It's Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1.
And it's a brilliant goal. At touch.
Stanisic. Elise's calling for it. Stanisic went for goal. I'm sure if he pulls it back to Michael Elise, Bayern lead 2-1, you know.
He's saying he can't see. Right, I'll let him...
And now towards Jurrien Timber, who can help it into the middle. Well, Madueke said that he might just have been leaned on there by Upamecano, but I think Jonathan Tah is to move in. Christian Mosquera stood his ground, and Ricochet almost fell for Kane, but Ryan really alert there for Arsenal.
Could have gone anywhere, Fletch. Could have gone anywhere.
Whistle, and it's 1-1 in the Emirates rain. Jurrien Timber with his third goal of the season, his first in the Champions League from a brilliant Bukayo Saka delivery towards Zubimendi. It's given away now. It's a chance for Saka. And I think it's a fingertip there from Neuer. Arsenal are going to get the corner. He did save that, Manuel Neuer.
Well,
coming in was Marino, and then trying to get there was Madueke. That's headed away in there by Jonathan Tah, back in by Declan Rice, and then away. Now he's in behind Miles Lewis Skelly and bearing down on the Arsenal goal and looking to shoot. Saved by David Raya, but he's so confident. The cavalry's on the way. Rice delivers, it's headed down and headed wide.
He
and
can't
the man
believe
with
it.
his head in his hands is Mikel Merino.
He cannot believe it.
Rice curling one in quite beautifully, and it's headed on, and Manuel Neuer stops it from Mosquera. They couldn't work out where that ball was going. They're with him. Rice might not need anybody. Saved it in Oislop. If sure it was going to go in from Saka, he can't believe it. Nor can Declan Rice.
That is magnificent from David.
Diaz suspended tonight as well. That's why he's not here. Upamecano gives it away to Declan Rice. Calafiori involved for the first time since coming on. Great cross! And it's finished off by Noni Madueke. Well, what about the impact from Riccardo Calafiori? It's a quite outstanding cross from the Italian, and he was begging Madueke to score his first ever. Kimmich flicks another one forward. Oh! Michael Elise was, or rather Serge Gnabry was throwing himself at that.
And any touch it might be back.
Tried to take on one too many. Martinelli won it back, and now he's off and running, and Eze sees him, and he's in behind Kimmich, and he's away from the keeper, and he's got an open goal. It's Martinelli! It's 3-1 to Arsenal against Bayern Munich, and I can tell you, the supporters behind us are virtually coming into the commentary position. They're so delirious.
And so they should.
And there is the full-time whistle, a whistle that confirms one of Arsenal's great European performances in recent times. The top two in the group, but they were miles apart by the end of 90 minutes. Wonderful night for Mikel.